It's the one only the Sputnik, bringing you guys a little class setup. Someone left a message on one of my videos, I think a while back. Why don't I do a class setup? Okay. My class setup has changed dramatically compared to like other Call of Duties where I was mainly like an assault, you know, kill streak kind of player. I'm a bit different. All of them, I would say 99.9% of my kills are all gun kills because I just use specialist. So let's go to I'm fourth prestige. I've been through all of these. So what is my guy's name? Ojomo. Wonderful. Okay, so I mean these aren't in the order of importance. It's just whatever. When I prestige, I just start choosing what gun, and usually the honey badges because I choose special ops, and that's why when you choose special ops, you tend to get a lot of the perks that you really need to use in this game. So let's start off with the honey badger. Um, honey badger has really good iron sights, and I think it's the second best gun in the game. I used to think all around this is the best gun in the game, but I'm starting to believe it's the second, maybe the third, or down to the fourth. And I'll explain to you why I think it's a really good all-around gun, but it just can't keep up with some other guns that I will you know discuss. So I always go extended mags and foregrip. This has deceptive kind of recoil. You might not think it has recoil, but it has recoil. So just keep that in mind. It has recoil, but it has really good iron sight. So I go with extended mags. If you feel as if the iron sights are not as good and you need to get in target, then you can easily do that. My perks are stalker. I find that it's better than quick draw, and depending on your playstyle, then you know if your playstyle is more of the mindset where you're not really good at anticipating where guys are going to be spawning, or you're not good at not running around corners. If you're not good at those things, I would definitely swap out stalker for quick draw. But for those players who they engage in gunfights where they're the ones kind of engaging in the gunfight and they tend to be the aggressor, then I would stick with stalker. Death silence amplify. It's almost a must in this game. Focus. I've been experimenting with not using focus. It depends. Sometimes you get shot and you instantly die, and sometimes you don't. So there's some percentage I don't have the knowledge, nor do I have the patience to kind of go do that. If you really want to know a lot about focus, look it up on YouTube, or just wait until Drifter puts out in-depth unfocused. Now, not all of his in-depths are pretty accurate, so just keep that in mind. Hardline, kill streaks require one less kill and 2 assist count towards a kill, and this is mainly like a KEM setup. And so I start off with my strike package is sleight of hand and quick draw. I don't need scavenger because I have extended mags. So then I don't know if you guys see this, but it says my bonus is at 9 kills, but in fact it's at 7 because hardline prevents it from so sleight of hand would be 2 kills instead of 3, and quick draw would be 3 kills instead of 4. And because it takes you, in order to get to your specialist bonus, it's 8 kills. But if you don't have a third perk, then it's technically 7 kills. And then after 7 kills, you get all of these things. You get off the grid, you get ready up, you get scavenger. Scavenger isn't so great in this I'm taking a long time, but most of um, my class setups are pretty long, and I kind of take a long time to get to my points. Scavenger is weird. It's troubling. Ping is very, very helpful and very, very useful. Combination of ping and if you wanted to use wiretap, but I don't use it. I like ping because I'm the aggressor. I'm the one. It's more search and destroy, and this is a really good setup. And 7 kills, and you get all these perks. So technically, you have 5, 6, 7, and an additional 4. Those are 11 perks. 11 perks, right? So these are mainly KEMs setups. So basically, it's the same thing. I personally think, and these are my stats with the Honey Badger, better KD, um, but more kills. I use this gun. This is my go-to gun. You can't go wrong with silencer and extended mag. Sometimes I switch it out for underbarrel. If you're finding that you're running into issues where you can't keep up in terms of just your accuracy and it's taking you long and the gun is just jumping, because it tends to do that. It's at random. It jumps from time to time. Strap on grip. It has wonderful iron sight, so I don't think you have a problem. Same thing, what I've mentioned before. These are this is a KEM setup, and these are all just gun kills. Remington, this gun can do it all. Well, let me take that back. I used to think the Honey Badger could do it all because it can make all the shots, and it really doesn't. It doesn't suffer in long ranges. But I found out that it does. And my setup is a little bit different. Many of you guys know that the Remington starts at 24 bullets in this clip, and that's not enough to kill people, even though the fire rate is kind of low and you might seem as if you're not running out of bullets, but in fact you are. So I go with Stalker, Dead Silence, Amplify, Focus, Hardline, typical setup. And then instead of going with Quick Draw, I go with Sleight of Hand and Scavenger. And this one also is a little bit different, because you run into these people who use IEDs, and these things are just, I think we're being trolled by them. So hardline, ready up, blast shield, and ping. As you can see, ping is a staple. I love using ping. It really helps you. And for those people who don't know what ping is or what it does, it literally, unless the person has on off the grid, it will, if you kill someone, it will ping, and whatever comes up on the radar. And it comes in two kind of ways. It comes with showing you who's on the radar, as well as a sound. So if you have a headset or if your TV is on maximum volume, you'll hear the ping and go bloop, and then you're like, oh. So you don't necessarily, someone said you would be constantly looking at the mini map. I tend to look at the mini map a lot, but this wouldn't create tunnel vision for you, so that's why I use it. I personally think I think this is the best gun in the game, hands down, the FAD. And the reason I say this is because it comes with extended mags. It's 63 bullets, and the recoil is kind of strange because it seems as if it has a lot of recoil, but to me it doesn't. You really don't need foregrip. Sometimes I use it, and then I found out it doesn't help me. So it's basically the same setup. These are all KEM setups, but this gun is amazing. So I would definitely use it. I don't use lethals or tacticals. Okay, I know you guys know this is a assault dominant game, so for all intents and purposes you should be using an assault rifle. But if you want a challenge, use. I don't think the MTAR X is the best submachine gun in the game. I honestly think it's the Vector. I think it is. It can make better long distance shots than the Vector, I think, and it's more stable. So I would go with that. But I think what's most important is submachine guns don't have, they have built-in stalker. They aim down sight faster than all the assault rifles, so it's a lot. So you really can get by, which is without using um, stalker or quick draw. So I go with dead silence, off the grid, amplify, focus, and hardline, similar to what was, and it's the MTAR, reloads a little bit slower. If you didn't want to go use the MTAR, you can use something else, but you know, MTAR or the Vector. Sleight of hand, scavenger, and blind eye, because of those oracle spamming dudes. They always spam oracle. This is takedown is really good if you are an aggressive kind of player. You don't want people to know where you are. As you can see, this is another staple. Ready up. You can interchange it, but let's say if you're an assault rifle kind of guy and you like assault streaks. This is what I used to run like the first week of the game. IMS I think is the best kill streak. Once you do that, Trinity Rocket can get you a maximum of 3 kills if you're lucky. It can get you more if you get double kills on the first rocket, because it shoots out 3 rockets. And then I go to Helo Pilot. You know, I go ready up, stalker, dead silence, off the grid, focus. But you can interchange stalker for quick draw, but I like ready up and then the combination of stalker. That really works. And it's been beneficial to me. I've also been using, so I can show you guys, I've been sniping just to get the ghillie suit. As you can see, I'm over a 1 KD and I don't snipe. Over a 1 here. I used this briefly, but these two are the guns I mainly used. Use this with, this thing gets so many one-shot kills. It's unbelievable, and it's a silenced VKS. Wow. So as I've mentioned before, sniping is OP, whatever. So yeah, this is my class setup. And the only reason I was sniping is so I can get this kind of this half ghillie kind of suit here, concealed cobra. This is what I wanted. I don't particularly like this one, and the reason I got this is because a lot of guys, when you see them, because this was happening to me, you see the guy, he thinks you're a sniper, and you drop his ass. So yeah, this is basically it. Let me see stats. This is my score. 5 days played. Wow, can you imagine that? 5 days played. This is the amount of wins. Have not played too many games. This is my KD. It's been fluctuating. 27 streak. And these are all gun kills, man. These aren't. These are not, you know, assault streaks. These are all gun kills. So literally just pure gun kills. My accuracy is 22.09%. I don't play team deathmatch that often, but here are my team deathmatch stats. Kill confirm, I play that a lot. 15,000, 1,500 in the world. So yes, sir. Anyway, it's the one only. This is Spudik. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this this class setup. Deuces.